It's Regina, the queen of, Regina, the queen of, Regina, the queen of car loans. When you need one, hit up Regina, the queen of EVs. It's easy, like 1, 2, 3. She's a Joe Lunghammer Chevy, always ready to help finance a reliable car. If you're in the Waterford area, stop by. See Regina, the queen of car loans for your new ride.
Hey there, it's Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. I'm super excited to be coming to you for another episode. We're here to share information, share hearts, and talk about everything you need to know about getting into that vehicle. Whether you're dealing with some bruised credit or just trying to figure out the whole car buying process, I'm here to support you every step of the way. You are watching my pre-recorded podcast here, so it's no call-in times right now because I am not available. But if you are new to my channel, I am on YouTube, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Do me a favor, subscribe, because every time I go live, you'll be notified every time I go live. If you are on my Facebook page, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet, do me a favor, take a few minutes and hit the follow button, or go down and watch my other videos. I'll try to just make sure I share videos on a regular basis. Sometimes I'll try to share them at least 6-7 days a week, just sharing common information for you when it comes to buying a car or leasing a car. So on today's video, we're going to talk about common questions people ask when it comes to buying a car with bad credit. And number one is, people say, well, you know what? How do I increase the chances of getting approved for an auto loan? Well, how do you increase the chances? Number one, if you are turned down to get an automobile loan, one of the first things that you can think about is asking someone to co-sign for you. Now, what does co-sign mean? Co-sign means that if you can't make the payment on the car loan, on your auto loan, that co-signer will step up and make that payment for you. But remember, co-signers, they're also basing that car loan on the co-signer's credit because you needed someone to help you out on your car loan. So remember, the co-signer is still responsible for that car loan or your auto loan if you cannot make payments. Also, with the co-signer, the lender does report to the co-signer's credit report. Number two, who will lend to you if you have bad credit? Now, who will lend to you? You have credit unions that will lend to you. You have dealerships, of course. We have a long list of lenders that we go through, or a long list of options. Number one, we have banks, we have credit unions. But if you have bad credit or bruised credit, we're not going to send you to a bank, for instance, Chase Bank, Huntington. We're going to send you to a credit union, or we're going to send you to one of our subprime banks. Now, one of our subprime banks is Santander. You got Capital One. You got Exeter. These are banks that will lend to you because of your subprime credit. Subprime credit is customers when you are below that 580 credit score, or you are under 600 or 590. That is subprime credit. Now, what do you need to know if you're looking to buy a car with bad credit? Now, one of the things that you need to know if you're looking to buy a car with bad credit is, how do you get prepared before you go to the dealership? Number one is, you want to pull your credit. Pull your credit so you'll know where your score is when it comes to buying a car. Knowing where your score is and actually where you fit should not be something that you learn when you get to the dealership, or you act like you don't remember that you got your car repossessed 6 months ago, or a year ago, or many years ago, or that you forgot that you didn't finish that auto loan. One of the things, second thing you want to think about if you're getting ready to go to the dealership is, have your paperwork ready. Have your driver's license or your state ID. Now, some banks will lend to a customer that has a state ID, but it just depends on, in the small print of the approval, do they want you to have a driver's license? So if they want you to have a driving license, you have to have a driving license. But people purchase cars all day and every day with a state ID. The only thing about it, you have to be able to insure the vehicle. Number two, getting your necessary documents ready in order to buy that particular vehicle or lease that particular vehicle. Now, documents are 2 current pay stubs within 30 days. And the reason they want the pay stubs within 30 days is because they want to make sure that you're still working at that job. The banks, the credit unions or the banks, period, not going to want pay stubs or income from 3 months ago or 4 months ago. So if you are on Social Security, one thing they may want is a current bank statement showing your deposits of your Social Security going into your account, or a current award letter. You can get a copy of your award letter online in Social Security on the Social Security line on Social Security. I can't think of the name of it, but you can go to the Social Security website and get a copy of your award letter. That may need it because you may need that because they want your award letter to show your deposits going into your account, and they want a current one. So if you got one from 2 or 3 years ago or 6 months ago, they may want a current one. It's because your benefits could always get stopped at any time. Number 3, do you have your down payment ready? Do you know how much you're going to put down? You don't call the dealership and say, you know what, I don't really know how much money I have. What are you working with? We want to know, what are you working with right now? Not next month, not next year. We want to know what you have right now. If you're working with $500, $1,000 down, or you have a trade-in, or you have a combination of both, a trade-in and down payment, that's what you need to share. Now, if you do have a trade-in, having a title is very important if the car is paid off. Now, in Michigan, we're supposed to be a state where Michigan holds the title. A state of Michigan holds the title until you pay the car off. But some instances, people are getting the titles. So it really just depends on that particular lender or that particular person that's lending you the money. But if you have the title to the vehicle, that would be nice to bring it in. Or if you don't have it, then most dealerships can go visit a Secretary of State or DMV. Just depends on where you live. Getting a copy of your title. If you owe money on that car, then if you owe money on that car, then the dealership is going to have to do what? Call and get a payoff on that particular vehicle. Or if you paid the car off and you had a lien on it, you're going to need to bring in your paperwork showing your vehicle has been paid off. And then don't forget to have your money for insurance. No, if you don't know what kind of car you're buying, I always say this. Have the threshold of thinking that I need at least $4,500, $400 or $500 down for automobile insurance. You may not need that. You may not need all of that, but depends on what city or state you live in. If you live in Detroit, you better be thinking about bringing in as much money as you can. Now, a lot of people are paying more for insurance because of where they live, the zip code, or if they don't have, or if they've never had automobile insurance, or you're going to pay more if you have a car registered in your name and you don't have insurance in that particular car that you're trading in, or you have a car. They know if you have a car in your name, when you're looking to get insurance. But if you have a car and you've been riding dirty, now riding dirty is what? Not having car insurance on your car. So I always tell my customers, you don't come buy a car and you've been riding dirty because you're going to pay more. And if you do come buy a car and you've been riding dirty with no insurance, know that you're going to pay more. But the rule of thumb is if you have your car insurance and you have paid 6 months on your automobile insurance and it's high, what you need to do is make sure that you call your insurance agent and have them shop around for you. Or you do your own shopping online to see if you can get better rate. Because 6 months of payments on time on that particular insurance policy should graduate you to get a better rate. Now, if you're coming across for the first time on my channel or on my Facebook page, and you want to get a copy of my ebook, badcreditbook.com, scan that QR code and get a free copy of my ebook. You can get it in English and you can get it in Spanish. You can get a free copy. Or you can get the audio. So you can get the audio or you can read it. I would suggest you get the audio because you can listen to the audio on your way to work or on your way to anywhere. Or you can listen to it at home. So get a copy of that, my ebook, badcreditbook.com. And all right, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. That's a wrap on today's episode. Thank you so much for spending time with me. It truly means the world. If you need help with a car loan or just want to chat about your situation, you know where to find me. Hit that subscribe button. If you want more tips and support And remember, everyone has a situation, but together we can get into that vehicle you need. I'm Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and I'm here for you. Hey there.